So here we're looking at sharing something in a given ratio. And we'll find out when we're looking to share something, in particular money. Money is the most popular thing where this topic comes up. It's not always likely that what we want to do is take our amount of money and just split it exactly in half. Right? It's not likely we want to split it into two equal parts. We're going to split it into parts of different sizes. So this is where we use our ratios to help us. And in order to work it out, it can sometimes be beneficial to think about it and use a bar model just to help us try and work out what's going on. So in our first example, we've got Becca and Sean, and they've won some money in the lottery. If the total amount they won was £35,000 and it's shared in the ratio of 3 to 2, how much did they each win? So first thing we need to decide is, well, it's shared in the ratio of 3 to 2, but who gets the 3 parts and who gets the 2 parts? So unless it explicitly tells us, it comes in the same order that the people did. And so when we were given the people, we had Becca and we had Sean, and so they come in the ratio 3 to 2. So if we were to try and imagine this as a picture, we've got 3 parts there, two parts here, and what we know is that all together this needs to come to 35,000. So how many boxes are there? There are 5 boxes, so 5 watts would make 35,000. That means each single box needs to be 7,000. Okay, so we get 7,000 in that box, we'd have 7,000 in that box. If I'd written it bigger, I could write the numbers in the boxes. But that tells us then that Becca has 3 lots of 7,000, so she gets £21,000. And Sean, he has 2 lots of 7,000, and so he gets £14,000. Okay, and how can we check? Well, if we add these two numbers up, it should give us the 35,000 we started with. Okay, and that makes sure then that we haven't lost any money and we've split it in the right way. So, moving on to the next example, Helen, Shannon and Katie, they also win some money. And again, you're going to find all these examples about money because this is the most common thing that we'll ask you to do this ratio with. So they win some money in the ratio of 1 to 2 to 3. So we've got Helen to Shannon to Katie, 1 to 2 to 3. And so this example is going to be almost identical, only now we've got an extra person, we've got an extra bit. Okay, but it works in exactly the same way. We're going to visualize our ratio with some boxes. So we've got 1 part there to 2 parts here. I've got 1, 2, 3. And so the key part to this is that all of these parts, each one of these boxes is worth the same amount. Okay, but all together they come to 60,000. So there are 6 boxes there. 6 watts give us 60,000. 6 lots of 10,000. So each box here needs to be worth £10,000. So when we think about how much each of them gets, Helen then, she's got 1 lot of 10,000. So she gets £10,000. Shannon, she's got 2 of them, so she's got 2 lots of £10,000, which is 20,000. And then Katie, how much has she got? Well, she's got 3 of them, so she gets 3 lots of £10,000, which is 30,000. And again, last check just to make sure we've got it right. If we add up these 3 numbers, it should come to the 60,000 that we got to start with, and it does, so it's looking good. Okay, finally, looking at Jack and Matilda. Again, they've also come into some money. Matilda wins £15,000 and the money was shared in the ratio of 5 to 2. How much did Jack win? So this time what we've got is we've got Jack to Matilda, and we've got 2 parts in Matilda. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got my ratio there, 5 to 2. What I know is I know that Matilda's 2 here comes to 15,000. Okay, so 2 parts for Matilda comes to 15,000, so 2 plots is 15,000. That means each one of these is 7,500, which makes each one of these 7,500. So every box here is worth 7,500. What I actually wanted this time is I wanted to know how much did Jack win. So how much did Jack have? Well, he has 5 of these 7,500. So 5 times 0, 0, 5 zeros, 0, 5, carry 2, so she gets £37,500. So remembering right in our units keeps her right.